Hey guys, I'm Astro Omega, and well, today the idea was for me to try and do a top 10 favorite anime characters list, but I was only able to reach halfway, which is 5 if you can't count for some reason and you need help. Anyways, due to some influencing from my friends, they convinced me to do only top 5, which I think is actually a better idea, which saves me time and effort to edit all 10 clips of the animes. Well. Anyways, here are my top 5 anime hero characters. Warning: some of the reasons why they are may sound stupid. I don't care, but meh. Let's get started. Jaden Yuki is one of my favorite characters by the way he looks, he acts, and how he goes on about his life. Being happy-go-lucky, letting things go through with him in his life and learning his mistakes. My favorite feature out of him than Yugi and Yusei is that he does actually mature and try and resolve things on his own to protect his friends. How he goes about it may be bad, it may make him seem like a dick, but even so, he doesn't lose sight of the things he wants to protect after coming back with Yubel. I see more maturity in the last season of GX than the original in 5Ds. I wouldn't say as much mature as real life, but even so, I believe it's the darker part of GX that makes me love GX more than the original in 5Ds. Jaden Yuki is a prime example of growing up because, as you can see in the beginning of the anime, he acts like a child and he practically almost is a child when he starts out. But once he keeps going in his adventures, he tries to take more responsibility to the point where he pushes off some of his friends to be safe. Protecting his friends is something I like about characters, and although most other animes do that, I prefer GX more because I believe it shows more of this. This is why Jaden Yuki is my 5th favorite character. This one in particular has some sort of meaning to it. The usual people start off getting into anime when they watch the old typical ones, such as Yu-Gi-Oh!, Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, etc. Those are the typical ones. I myself actually am just started watching those when I when I was a kid, and they didn't really get me much into getting the true grasp of anime. Just as I'm just watching them dub and stuff. I didn't start diving into anime until I went to the 4Kids website when I actually had internet at the time and saw a picture of a cute pink-haired anime girl with black kitty ears. This character is Mew Ichigo, the leader of the magical girl anime Tokyo Mew Mew. When I first watched it, I watched it all in the typical dub fashion and was satisfied when it ended. But I soon realized there was more to it than I thought, and realized there were actually Japanese episodes. So in time, I watched the rest of Tokyo Mew Mew, then moved on to Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, to Karin, which I shouldn't have watched at my age, to Nanoha, and then my life of anime began. So it's thanks to Mew Ichigo and 4Kid and Tokyo Mew Mew that I truly got to experience anime and how I got here today, which is why Mew Ichigo is actually my 4th favorite character. I love Lena Inverse, not as much as my 2nd or 1st favorite, but I love Lena. Whenever I watched Slayers, Try, Next, Revolution, or even Evolution R, I'm always hooked onto it. Lena Inverse is always interesting to me to what she does in each episode, and it makes me hooked onto the anime and make me not stop watching it. I started watching it when it was on a channel called Colors, I think, on Dish Network. And my sister pointed me to the channel when she was watching Fruits Baskets and Koda Chop. This channel is featuring Funimation anime, so yeah. The channel doesn't feature anime anymore, but I still watch Slayers on Netflix, which is good. Lena Inverse is an amazing character to me. She is the greatest wizard or witch of all time, and she has the power and the stomach to prove it. Who else can fire off a dragon slave with so much power, easily destroying a town, or eat a table full of food? Lena's behavior and attitude is what I love about her, and I believe makes her stand out from other magic users. My favorite moment of her is the last battle in Evolution R with the Demon Lord Shad Benigno, when she uses the Giga Slave, which is so powerful that if done wrong it can destroy the entire Earth with it. That is honestly my favorite moment of Slayers, just the way she's able to, the way she talks about the spell, the way she uses the spell, and how it's performed, the way and how it ends. I just love it. It's like my favorite moment of all time is the last, not the last episode of Gurren Lagann, but the last moment where Simone and the others fight off that weird looking guy in space and stuff. Anyways, that was, these are the reasons actually, just as to why Lita is my third favorite character, just cause she's just awesome to me. On to number 2. What is there not to love about Goku? Goku is my second favorite because Goku is just awesome. He has died like 4 times in the entire series and still kicks ass like he always does. I love Goku getting stronger in his adventures. Goku is also part of my childhood, like Jaden and Ichigo, but he actually had more of an impact to me. I still watch Dragon Ball Z to this day, and I can't wait to see the Battle of the Gods movie they have. I know it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for it to be dubbed. I can't watch it in Japanese though because it feels like Goku just on helium and stuff. Anyways, I know people don't like GT, but if I had to like something of it, it had to be Goku Super Saiyan 4 and Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. Gogeta's actually just another one of my favorite characters, but I love Goku more. Otherwise, I love the original. Super Saiyan 4 is the only reason I like about GT. Otherwise, it's complete crap. I love Goku's fights more than the others because it's fun to watch. I know he is the main character and all, and I'd be like, duh, that'd be obvious. But still, Goku is just an amazing fighter, and I love the moments he has. I was disappointed though when he lost to Superman in the death battle, and I find Superman more bullshitty than ever. But even so, the fight between Goku and Superman was still really fun to watch. My favorite moment of Goku, well, in Dragon Ball Z in general, is actually his last moments with Frieza. I can't stop watching that part because it was just amazing to watch and how it was portrayed as, acted out and stuff. But enough about that. These are the reasons why Goku is my other favorite character. And now it's time to move on to number 1. And this should be obvious to those who know me. If you have at least some knowledge of me, or if you're friends with me, then yeah, you saw this coming a mile away. Black Rock Shooter is my favorite anime character. Black Rock Shooter is just awesome and a complete badass to me that I have no reason not to love her. Back during my years when I started making MAOs, I noticed this anime around a few times, and by hearing the name, I at first thought it sounded stupid. friend of mine told me to try out the anime. I shrugged and sat down to watch the OVA. Black Rock Shooter did not have an anime till 2011, and I watched the OVA back around 2009. The OVA, though, was amazing to watch. In fact, I think I nearly shed a tear in the end of the OVA when I first watched it, because I was awestruck with what I saw. Black Rock Shooter became my favorite anime character since then. Now, even after watching the anime, which was a problem to some people, I suppose, Black Rock Shooter became even more of a character to me. I don't treat the anime and the OVA the same, though. I consider them to be different universes of Black Rock Shooter. That's another thing I love about BRS. There are actually at least 7 other versions of BRS, which leads to more character in my opinion. I know Madoka's mangas have other versions of itself, but those are different timelines that Homer is in. They are still the same characters that you know them to be, sort of. Like, Mommy is still Mommy, Kyoko is still Kyoko, Sayaka is still the bitch, I'm kidding. But as for BRS has 7 other stories of her that aren't the same. The OVA, the anime, the game, the mangas, Innocent Soul, Black Rock John, Fujito Rock Shooter, and Black Rock Shooter Arcana. They are all different stories and versions of Black Rock Shooter, which provides more variety and character to each one. And that's something I love to think about. Even with all those Black Rock Shooters, it's just awesome for me to read, to see all these different ones. And it makes me feel like there's just a variety of them. Like, Black Rock Chan is just perfectly funny. Innocent Soul makes me want to see a cameo of Rain Okamura from A&O Exorcist, because Innocent Soul is basically kind of like an exorcist type of thing. Black Rock Shooter, the game, is post-apocalyptic. I have no info on Arcana though, but I know it's different because they have different characters and such. Obviously, you know the OVA if you've seen it, the anime. Fujito Rock Shooter is just cute. It's like Black Rock Channel, except Black Rock Shooter isn't a child at all. It's just more chibi-like and stuff. I do hope they keep making things like this, so there are more varieties of Black Rock Shooter. I hope to actually find more fans of Black Rock Shooter, because out of all my entire friends, I think I know at least one, but I don't know. But for now, I'll stick to the badass cannon, sword wielding, blue flame from the right eye girl I know and love to this day. And this is why Black Rock Shooter is my favorite anime character of all time. So then, that's my top 5. I hope you all liked my choices or not. This is my choice, so I don't care if you don't like them or not. So, let's stop. I'm gonna stop wasting your time. I'm gonna let you all go. I hope you liked this video. I hope. And yeah, see you all later.